they evolved over time. So I want to read a few things, and then I want us to have a conversation. So this is a kind of a sort of a classical Midrash. It has a text that it riffs on. So here's the text. Genesis, chapter 5, verses 4 to 5. And the days of Adam after he begat Seth were 800 years. And he begat sons and daughters. And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. So I looked at the text and I thought, oh, he begat sons and daughters. That's what I'm going to dive into. So this is my Midrash. Jerah was the youngest son of Eve and Adam. Even as a boy, he knew that he was different from his many brothers and their sons, and from the sons of his many sisters. When he was older, he set out to find someone who was like him. He walked and he wandered from village to village and town to town, to all the places where they had settled, but nowhere did he meet anyone who was like him. Weary after months of wandering, he came to the village of his favorite sister, Hodesh. Now, I like to name people, and there are many women, you probably noticed in the Torah, who don't have names. I give them names whenever I can. So even Adam's oldest daughter, I called Hodesh. Now, Hodesh had a son named Naam, and Naam was the same age as Jerah. When Jerah and Naam looked at each other for the first time, their hearts, like birds, flew out of their breasts toward each other, and their lips called out the other's true name, and their bodies opened one to the other so that their souls could dance joyfully together on the earth. Jerah and Naam built for themselves a house of stone in the village established by Hodesh. They lived there happily. I lived in a state where same-sex couples could get married, but that went away. They lived there happily for 728 years in the midst of their family. And they were buried side by side in the cave where first they had buried Hodesh. So I wanted a foundational story that puts those of us who are queer back in the text the same way that all my favorite stories got left out. And some